of my head where the frontal is, just a little bit in front of it, and then I'll just follow the lines like that. So what I'll do is I'll pull my frontal down to where I want it to lay, and I'll take my fingernail, middle part, it's right here. I'll take my fingernail and just make a little mark. Like I said, I'm light skinned, so it's gonna turn red. As you guys can see, it made a little red mark. So that's gonna be my marker for where I'm going to be placing my glue. So as you guys can see, you obviously don't want to use that much. I like the other bottle better, the applicator, where you can glide it across, because it helps better with application. In the middle of our forehead where we put that marker line, my camera died, so I didn't have the first initial clip of me applying the glue, but I'm just putting that glue dot in the same place as before. Another thing, you also want to make sure there is no hair or anything sticking into the glue. That happens with me a lot because I always have some type of hair on my hands or in my workspace. So now I'm just going in with another layer right on top of that tape. You put your wigs on, you always want to make sure that all the hair is combed backwards because you don't want any of that hair to get into the glue. So I just always go in beforehand, combing everything backwards. So now we're just gonna pull this lace right into the glue. I like to look through the lace, if that makes sense, and make sure the front of the hairline is lined up, or if not, a little bit in front of where the glue is. It's always okay to be in front of the glue, but never behind. I just like to take a comb and just make sure I'm combing that lace right into the glue, and also while I'm combing it, pulling any of that hair back and out of the way of the glue so that it doesn't get stuck. Now I'm just going to take my scissors and cut directly up the middle, and I'll use my eyebrow razor using up and down motions to get a jagged line and just cut off that excess lace. And now you guys will see me cutting off the extra lace that's in front of my ear. And after I have that all cut off, I'm going to take some more glue and put it under the spot that's lifted next to my ear. Now to just set my lace before I go in with any of my products to make the hair back curly, I'm just going to take a satin silk scarf and just tie down my edges. And this is something that I recommend you do whenever you're doing something that can cause you to sweat, something that can potentially make your lace come up. When you're asleep, definitely keep this on. Usually I tell my clients to preserve their install. Try to keep this on whenever you don't need your frontal to be showing. Nairobi styling foam on my part just to make it really flat and neat. Now I'm going to take my spray bottle. I got this actual bottle, like the mister from Sally's. These are really good for curly hair because they don't drench the hair, but they do, however, make it wet enough to be able to detangle or do whatever you need to do. In this bottle, I just have some water and I have some curling cream from Miss Jackie's. I'll insert a picture either here or here because I don't have any more left. But I'm just going to be wetting my hair with this, and then after that I'll be going in with my Design Essentials almond and avocado curling cream. As you guys can see, it got wet enough to the point where I can just comb and detangle it and still have that wet look without it being too drenched to the point that it's soaking my shirt. So now after I just wet the hair, I go in with my avocado curling cream from Design Essentials. Put a generous amount and just work that through my hair. So let's just jump right into the specs of this hair. This hair is from Dola